baby, I can bring my shame.
Okay.
Bring the drugs, baby, I can bring my pain.
Okay.
I got my heart right here. Yeah, I got my scars right here.
Okay.
Bring the girls, baby, I can bring the drink.
All right.
Bring your body, baby, I can bring you fame.
Okay.
What? Come on, you know how we come in. Kitchen Talk, episode 41, what we doing, man? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey, we motivated. We motivated.
It's a good day. Good night.
We motivated, man. Everything is good, man. Man, episode 41, we back. You know, we back. We got the hottest show out here, man. Shout out to the whole staff. Shout out to the whole crew. Big super shout out to Pearls Monroe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, she got us going on for Taco Tuesday. It's not even Taco Tuesdays. It's like Cinco de Mayo. I did a thing before years ago. It was Cinco de Mayo. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like that. You know.
So what you do? You put out a song?
It was like a.
You should do like a featuring Bad Bunny. Maino featuring Bad Bunny.
That would be nice.
You know what I'm saying? Put it out there.
Yeah, that would be nice. But I did like I had like a sombrero on, and I was at Hot 97, and we did something. I forgot. It was just years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was. You know, we.
I still got a picture from that.
Yeah, it's a picture from
it's
that.
all of us.
Yeah, it's a famous picture. You know, I made a famous. Yeah, man. Today is a big day, man. I got one of my real good brothers. You know, in the building today, in the building tonight. Kitchen Talk Sundays. Worldwide guy. Big worldwide guy. You
International.
Know what I mean? International. Certy. You know what I mean?
That's like sturdy.
No, certified.
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 Certy.
Certy.
You know,
you're not saying
Don't
it
get
right.
me started.
Listen, you know the thing, like I'm really been working on my accent, bro. Like it's just like it's not happening for me. It's coming. I gotta.
You gotta spend some time there.
Spend some more time there. But check this out. Round of applause for the guy Gigs. Come on. Straight from the UK. International rap star, man. How you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Come on, man. Right here, man. Wow, man. Straight from the UK, man. Came pulled up. You been in New York for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, a couple weeks too.
Hanging out with me.
Lit.
That's always a good thing. Hanging out.
He got you partying too much.
I took care of my guys. Make sure my guy's good, though. It's only right. You know what I mean? I met Gigs years ago, maybe about 10 years ago when he was he came to New York. You know, shout out to Cypher Sounds.
You're the last person I saw.
Yeah. The
accent is everything. You need to work on your accent.
I need to work on my
accent. You got
accent.
a good accent.
Whoa, wait, was that it?
Whoa. I'm trying.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We got to cut that one out.
I'm a bloody bloke.
What?
Bloody bloke.
No one said.
Let's try another one.
Nobody uses bloke. Oh man! I got that word from an old white lady.
I think that's
it's like a
old
proper
term. They said you're very cool bloke. I was like, very studious bloke. Yeah.
No, that's more like Cockney, like.
That's like preppy, like proper.
Like you got areas like, and they speak Cockney. Like,
Cockney.
it's like proper English. Like,
Proper.
Like, yeah, he's a top bloke here.
Top bloke. Oh, a top bloke. Yeah. Not a bloody. I said I was a bloody bloke.
You gotta be better.
Rough. Bloody bloke. You know.
Yo, he's gonna leave here like they really think we sound like this.
No, I'm leave here like they sound like assholes.
I can't.
The man them don't talk like that though.
Nah, the man them don't talk like that.
But you see how he's smooth with it. Like you trying too hard. You just gotta flow, baby.
Right, but that's his culture, and I'm trying.
Right, but you gotta flow. You know what?
I'm going to England.
All right.
And then I'm gonna come back, and my shit gonna be fluent.
Okay.
Like I might not even speak the way I'm speaking no more.
Maino from London.
Right. From London.
But everyone's gonna love the American accent though.
Really?
So you're not gonna.
Everywhere you go, it's like people like different accents. Like when you go down south and they be like, "Oh my God, I love
Like,
New
you
York
definitely from
accents."
New
And
York.
you be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't have a New York. I don't have an accent, because to them they don't have an accent. He don't
Right.
feel like he has an accent,
Right.
but he feels like we do. And
Talk to me about growing up in London, bro. Like what it's like, because there's so many similarities between United States and London, and then there's so many differences. Tell me about growing up in London, man. People don't know that. A lot of people here don't know that that's like really hoods in London.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, it feels the same as here, like London. It's just, I don't know.
It's like a city,
just
right?
Like small differences. You know what I mean? Like just to know, just like words, little small differences in culture, but it's mostly the same. Like when I'm here, I feel like I'm in London,
Really?
but just with different accents. That's it.
Right. But you grew up in the projects. You from Peckham.
Yeah. Projects, we call that estate.
Estate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start calling the projects a state, because I'm from the projects here.
Right. I'm from.
We're all from the projects here.
But it's comes from council estate.
Council.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's the hood.
So it's Peckham, like, because our projects are like a number of buildings, right? So it might be like 10 different buildings. That's how it is?
Yeah, so it used to be like that. So it used to be like, on an estate, it would be like blocks on an estate, like probably, I don't know, like 30 blocks or something like that.
30.
A whole area, like
Yeah, all around.
30.
With an
30.
30.
No, I'm just saying 40, man.
30.
40.
30.
You sound like an old woman.
You
that's
saying
just sipping
40.
tea.
That's me, darling. On the inside.
Yeah.
So you said
Yeah,
like,
so there'll be like 30 blocks like, just full of people. You know what I'm saying?
but is it homes or is it apartment buildings?
Yeah, like we call them flats.
Flats.
Flat.
Same as an apartment, it's the same
Okay.
thing. Like,
I want a flat though. I want a flat.
so like there'll be
Yeah,
loads-
here flat
loads of
sounds
flats.
fire. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling shit flats. I
But,
want
but now they knock them all down. Like,
and that was
and then they like built like kind of nice looking houses.
To make it look good.
It looks nice.
It looks nice, but it's still the hood.
People still
shit
there.
goes down.
You know what I mean?
They do that here too.
Yeah, yeah.
And like they'll build like apartment buildings right across the street from the projects or whatever, or they'll basically
Gentrify the place.
They buy out people in the projects and have other people come in, but it's still hood.
what do you mean?
Or
Other
they,
people.
like
Say what you're saying.
like they'll buy out.
Right.
They'll basically buy people out in the project. They'll give them a
Right.
check to go somewhere else.
Who's the other people that comes in?
Not always white people.
Not always white
Not
people?
always white people. Sometimes it's
No, just like
Asians,
big-
just
higher class
different- Yeah,
people,
higher
or-
class
Oh,
people,
that's
so
all.
they can up the rent in the projects or whatever. But it's still the hood.
Yeah, but
Or
yeah,
they
the same thing. But everyone's still down there. So
change the name. They'll change the name.
they're doing that in the Bronx right now.
The hoods in so Peckham, right? This is where you're from. You born there.
Yeah.
That's the hood. You didn't grow up in a well-to-do community.
Yeah, no.
You grew up in the slums, basically. How was that?
You know, same as every other.
Mm.
It's different because when you see, like, obviously before, like, I know when I come to America, I
Right.
talk to people about the hood in interviews.
Right.
They say, how is it?" And
Right.
you're supposed to say, "Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy."
Right, right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? But like, you see, like in London, it's a bit different. Like, we don't really talk about.
It's not something to,
We
like-
don't talk about crazy shit, like, because it's like over here, it's a bit more like relaxed on like the gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
are there
over,
gangs
over
there?
there? It's kind of like everything's on the quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really be talking about what goes
Right.
on and
Okay.
making certain moves and that.
Right.
Like, it's not a thing to boast about. Like, it's too hot. Like, you know what I mean? So
And we don't like hot.
yeah.
But they do got gangs there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's gangs
It's
there.
the same as here. Same
Right.
as here. Gangs, violence, everything. Like,
Were you affiliated?
yeah.
Not to talk about it, but I'm just saying, like, growing up, where you like, because it's different type of kids in the
Right.
hood. You got the kids who are in the streets. You got the kids who are good, but they play both sides. They in the middle. They know everybody, and then you got the kids who really don't do
yeah, I
anything.
was. Yeah, they said I was in the gang. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's been said.
Okay.
Allegedly.
He's saying it really. Like,
You know, see, what you said was important because like a lot of times when we talk about the hood, and we talk about people that come from the hood, what I always notice about growing up is that we all could come from the hood, right? But that doesn't mean everybody's going to activate in a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me personally, my personal experience is I was, for lack of better words, I was young. I was a troubled youth. You know, growing up, I got into a lot of trouble. In my neighborhoods with other young, kids. So
friends.
There you go, your friends, which become your brothers. And I can just imagine, so it's like sort of the same thing because our only look into London, if we haven't been, may only come from shows like Top Boy and stuff like that, to where we get a kind of idea of what it's like to be there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you say it's the same thing, people here like, really? They don't know.
Yeah, of course.
Come closer.
Yeah. Well, you know how it goes, man. It's
right.
In the hood, you know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to be successful,
right?
Make it out, get money, you know what I'm saying? So people do that. And then what's going to come with that? You got the hate, you know what I'm saying? So it jumps off a bit. You know what I mean? So
it's the same thing.
It's all the same dynamics, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And in the community, in the black community in London, is it mostly Jamaican?
Jamaican, African,
yeah.
Indian. We say Asian for Indian as well. Like Chinese, Vietnamese.
Yeah, like
Japanese.
It's a mixture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Turkish, like a lot of European. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I want to go to London. I've never.
And
been.
so, like the gang affiliations and stuff, is it usually through like where you live, or is it like based off cultures?
Yeah, like we're from Peckham. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So it's a community thing, isn't it? Like you grow up,
right.
That's your ends.
Your ends,
yeah,
right?
We say ends,
right?
So that you say hood, innit?
We say hood.
That's our ends. We're proud of our ends.
Proud of our ends.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
you represent it. You know what I mean?
Represent. So it's like when you go other places, it's like, yo, where you from? I'm from Peckham, and you wear that.
Yeah, that's
prideful, right?
Same way you was talking about Bed-Stuy.
That's right.
That's a special. That's like that.
Exactly.
It's like that everywhere. Like that's your home.
That's like Peckham for man. Like you know what I'm saying? It's special. You get me?
Special. That's dope. Wow. I never really knew this. So growing up, you have friends that are Jamaican. Yeah. You got friends that are African.
Mostly African and Jamaican.
Mostly African and Jamaican because y'all come from the neighborhoods together.
Yeah.
Wow. And the school system. So you how's the school system growing up? Like 1 to 6th grade.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, like 1 to 6. Then secondary. We call it, what's that? High school, isn't it? Secondary.
What y'all call?
We call it secondary school.
Secondary school.
Yeah. So that's high school.
What grade is that?
Like 7 till what? Like
12.
No, what am I talking about? It's like 12 till like 16 or something. But now it's 18 though.
Did you finish school?
I tried.
It's like so.
Man, certain.
I was misunderstood.
It wasn't for you.
That's a good way to put it.
Nah, I was though.
How were you misunderstood?
Well, that's a long story.
So you were doing good in school and then you just dropped out? You were doing good and you dropped out?
No, they kicked me out. But
they kicked you out. Okay.
So
the last time I got kicked out, it wasn't my fault.
Okay.
So were you misunderstood? Did you fight a lot? Because I was misunderstood.
What happened? I thought the last time I had a relationship with a teacher. He was cool. We used to like have little fights and stuff.
And you beat his ass.
Nah, then one day I went and smashed him in the chest, and then
he was not playing.
Then he was like, it's kicking off. Then he took me to the head teacher, kicked me out, said I attacked the teacher, but.
You attacked the teacher?
Yeah, but we was always...
You went too hard.
Yeah, but one day, we wasn't cool, you know what I'm saying? Then they kicked me out.
So then you just never went back?
That was 100% not my fault.
Okay. That was 100% not your fault. Okay.
That's the story and he's sticking to it.
That's the story. He was misunderstood.
So then you just never went back after that?
Yeah, no, that was
What grade was that?
Then afterwards, I went to some whack school, like You know, like
the school, alternative type.
Yeah,
of
it's
thing.
like a school like where no one like. Anyone that gets kicked out of school goes to this
right,
school.
Alternative school.
It's like, yeah. Oh, is that what you lot call it? Alternative, yeah? We just call it a shit school. Like.
So you didn't finish there?
I finished, but I didn't do exams. But
okay,
I went to them, but it was like
I went to them, but I didn't do them.
But this was a fucked up school. Like, like people were smoking weed and in the exam and all that. I said, I've already lost, man. So I just said, fuck this.
Oh, damn. Well, that's a perspective too, if you think about it. Like, so do you feel like the system failed you in a sense, or do you feel like you just chose
Look at this.
something? Chose a lifestyle.
I didn't fail the system failed me.
Period.
By then, I started selling weed and that then. I didn't really care no more. Like,
right.
To be honest. When I went around that, because I used to go to Catholic school. Mm-hmm. Like, so when you go to Catholic school, it's mad strict. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one in the hallway. Everyone's in class. Like, I went there my whole life. So when I got kicked out of that and I went to regular school, no one's in class. Like, man, are smoking. Teachers are swearing. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you look. What's swearing?
Yeah,
cursing. Yeah. We say swearing too.
Teachers are swearing and that, and I just said, this is fucked. That's where I started actually selling drugs, like, in that school.
You know what's crazy? Because yours, like London, well, your terminology is so like ours is so aggressive. Like our terminologies for everything is so aggressive. But it's like
their music is aggressive.
But they do hood shit in nice ways. Like y'all do hood shit in nice ways. That's crazy. I like it.
What do you mean, gone?
No, like, like you like we say we hood, so we say our hood. I'm sure y'all don't walk around like cause my ends. You know what I mean?
Nah,
It just y'all say ends, but I feel like it just comes.
It sounds better.
It sounds better. It comes so smooth.
Yeah, it sounds like the way they
Like
word.
And I feel like ends has a
Yeah.
meaning behind it too.
Like even projects is estates. You said estate. Like you know what I mean? I'm
they're fancy out there.
Yeah, man's on the estate. Yeah.
Estate is a big thing for us here. Like estate means you got acres.
that's like in the Hamptons.
That means that you're in big business.
Like you're
right.
Nah, we don't.
This stuff.
Let me ask you. So for the young kids, I mean, because you done made a way for yourself. So for people that's still active in the street, when it comes to different ends, are you not allowed to be in the wrong ends? Like if you from
Depends.
Peckham,
If ends have got problem, like when I was young, Peckham used to beef with ghetto.
Ghetto?
Yeah, they're called
The ghetto?
ghetto boys.
Ghetto boys.
Yeah.
Ghetto
And
boys.
What hood they was from?
that was Lewisham.
Lewisham?
Yeah, but they call it ghetto.
Ghetto.
So
Ghetto.
but that's Lewisham borough. So that's a big borough. You don't say borough, innit?
Yeah.
So that's a big borough, and there's like loads of different ends in this borough, but everyone's ghetto kind of thing.
So ghetto is like a group. That's like the name of it.
That's their circle.
Oh, ghetto is a term.
Let's say circle.
Okay. What about Brixton?
Yeah, Brixton, just Brixton.
Is that is Brixton a neighborhood?
Yeah.
And that's the hood too.
So those are the most jumping ends in like South London, like Brixton, ghetto.
That's right.
And
South London.
and Peckham.
Where's the area that people found out 21 Savage was from?
Oh, that's Brixton.
Brixton. They say that everybody like looks alike out there. Like that's why they knew he was definitely from there.
Nah, that's nonsense. We don't look alike, dude.
No. But you're not from there. His face. You don't want to look like him?
But yeah, those are the most kind of jumping like South London. Like. But South London's kind of it's like there's loads of ends. Those are like the main like greasy ends, like Clapham as well.
So you was outside.
Where else? There's loads of ends. But in South, everyone thinks they're the guy. Like, so even if you got like a top, can I swear on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you got like the top nigga on the ends,
right.
Like on certain ends, like someone from South, anyone, they'll give it a try. You know what I'm saying? Like they won't be like, he's got a name, let me leave it. They'll give it a shot. They'll give it a shot. Like, so everyone thinks they're ready.
So it's no specific person.
There's heavy crews and heavy and like main guys.
Right.
But you still got everyone like little guys,
Little
nobodies.
Right.
He will still give it a shot. You know what I mean?
What about North London?
North London. Yeah.
That's like a whole nother-
all sides of London is greasy. You know what I mean? Like north, west, east, south.
They all got
You know
their
what I'm saying?
ends.
Every hood.
Yeah.
They
How did you?
I'm obviously a man south in it. Like,
South.
you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dirty.
and anyone from south like is proud
Feel
of
that
south.
pride.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like,
We got that
like
same
even
pride.
if it's a jail thing, like when man's in jail, like even ends that don't really get on, like they will still be on the south thing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
When they
that's
get-
how. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
So-
yeah, you know, that's he's not from south. Like that's how I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like you get me?
So south is like the where you want to be from.
I would say.
The Star's the best place. Like, I mean, you might want
Relax.
to, you know,
Relax.
if you ain't from New York, you want to come to New York, then you might want
Yeah.
to be from Brooklyn. You know,
that
Definitely.
you might want to be from Brooklyn.
Definitely.
Don't
I'm gonna
necessarily have to be
say
from the
that. innit?
style.
I'm gonna say that. innit?
Definitely.
You know
If
what
you're
I
in
mean?
Brooklyn, you might want to be from the Star.
I like Red Hook. Niggas don't come. Niggas don't come to Red Hook chilling.
You live in the Star. So just shut
But
the mic
niggas
off.
don't come to Red Hook chilling though.
So that's where you're from, Red
Yes,
Hook.
I'm
Yeah.
from
All
Red
right,
Hook
but Red
Projects.
Yeah.
It's no.
I
it's
heard
no
about
reason
that
to
still.
come there.
You heard about Red Hook Projects?
No, she got really.
How we saying?
Like she
You
got a
like
little
that?
voice
You like
right
that?
there.
Heard about it.
She got a little.
One way in, one way out.
got a little-
Relax.
Yeah,
I cannot.
chill out, for real. You know, but listen, how did you coming from, you know, the estates, the slums? How did you make it out?
Well, you never really make it out, innit? Like, You know what I mean? But
You still live
like,
there?
nah, I don't live there no more. Yeah, I'm out.
He's in a real
But I'm
estate.
out.
He's in a real estate.
But I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, because you're still, you get me?
Right.
Still represent it, you know what I mean?
But how did
But
you?
yeah, nah, just like, I don't know, when I got out of jail the first time,
Oh, you was locked up.
yeah.
How much time did you do that first time?
Just a year and a half.
Just a year and a half. That's a lot of time, bro.
Yes. But you know what it was? Because I went in there for a strap. So a year and a half, like that was like, you get me?
They
That
usually
was-
give you
that was
more.
great.
Yeah, in London, they don't
Oh.
play around for straps. Like.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the average time? 5, 6, 7 years?
Yeah, so when I went to jail then for the strap, then they just introduced this law. You get 5 years minimum. So I just missed that, like by like a couple weeks or something. So for me, it was like, you get me?
How old were you?
I was 21.
So you 21,
You were doing music?
A little bit.
DJing.
Flirting with it.
You
Flirting
was
with it.
DJing at
Flirting
one
with
point.
it.
I used to DJ back in the day, but then I started doing a little spitting. So.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
then I went to jail. It wasn't nothing serious. So.
Right.
Yeah, then when I came out, I was like, I'm going to do this rap thing, you know what I mean?
So you in jail. You started out like you used to DJ a little bit, right? And then you you started spitting, but you wasn't taking it seriously. What was the London rap scene like? You know, what were you inspired by? You know, the music scene there, and when you got out, you was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna get to my issue, and I'm gonna do it now. Like, what was it about the London rap scene at that point that kind of inspired you?
Well, first and foremost, it's always like gonna be the US rap scene that inspired me. You know what I mean? Like, but then when I was in jail, my brethren Buck, who's my manager now, he used to spit.
Right.
And they said, like, bro, my man's thing is hard still. You get me?
Right.
Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
you still got it.
You retired?
You out.
Yeah, but I used to be like, yo, bro, my man's thing's hard still.
Right,
You get me?
right,
Like,
right.
I need to get on that. Like,
Right.
when I get out, then yeah, I was just on it when I go out, like, just non-stop. Them times, man, still like trapping and that, you know what I mean? Like, but like, I was still doing the music. But our trapping is different from you lot. Like, how do you lot do it? You lot stand on like corners and that, innit?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, but
but here in England, we do it like on the phone.
phone, right? But it had to graduate to the phone. after a
Okay.
while, you know?
So now it's the phone thing.
Right. So it's been the phone thing for a while now.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so it's dudes work off the phone.
Yeah.
You know.
So what, you make deliveries on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
see. So that's how we do it there. So them times, I was doing that, and then still like writing in the
Right.
car kind of thing.
Right.
And anytime you get like 5 minutes when the phone slows down, quickly go studio, and you know what I mean. So it was
And you still basically in the hood.
them times.
Right.
Yeah. I was down there.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't get out till I don't know, like probably like 2010, and I got a record deal.
You got a record deal.
And then just bought a quick house kind of thing.
How did
A quick house.
How did
Nothing too crazy, you know.
Too crazy.
How did that
house.
transition happen? Like at what point? Because you said you was inspired by, U.S. music, what was going on over here.
Yeah.
How did you now take what y'all was doing and then make it, work, get you a record deal? Because everybody want to rap, and I assume that it's a lot of young rappers in the UK, right?
Yeah.
How did you become one of them niggas?
Yeah, because our thing's certified, you know what I mean?
Certain.
Yeah, so obviously,
Certified.
if you do the checks, you know what I mean? So people was feeling like, nah, them man's thing 30 still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
But loads of people was rapping as well, like them times, you get me?
Right.
Like loads of street niggas and that, but
Right, it was a lot. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
no, there was loads.
How was you able to individualize yourself and become one of these dudes that we start hearing about?
Like, how did you start making noise out there? Like,
because I love music, that's the difference. You know what I mean? Like a lot of man, they was just doing it for like fame and whatnot. But me, I actually like, I love music. I want everyone to hear my music. You know what I'm saying? Other man was on it like, yeah, man, do you think I can blow off this music thing? And you know what I'm saying? And then
so you put your heart in it.
yeah, and we used to like give out CDs and stuff like for free. Like just driving around, giving out CDs, jumping out. And
So, but who was the first person like that discovered you? That was like, okay, let me give him some
there's
sort of
no
opportunity.
No
or-
discovery, really. It was just like, just started spreading. Just giving out the CDs everywhere, all over the place. Like, just,
And then the label started calling.
there was no label. Like, it was just one song started ringing off in the club.
Okay.
But these times, there's no UK like rap songs playing in the club ever. Like, even when someone told me, I thought they was lying. I was like, yeah, whatever.
So basically, you just did the work. You hustled.
Yeah.
And, you got popular.
Yeah.
And once everybody started fucking with it, that's when everybody else started getting on.
And then when everyone's like, oh, who's this guy? It's like, yeah, no, they're the real deal. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
So it was when they started to run that background check, it was coming back what it was supposed to be.
yeah. A stars.
That's right. That's right. I heard. And what's interesting is that when you started to become popular, there was a thing with the police that had an issue with you.
Yeah.
So they would kind of like not let you perform at places and stuff like that. Why the police was on you so hard?
God, they're just saying like, if we perform, there's gonna be problems and stuff.
Because it's hip hop.
Nah, because it's us.
Oh.
Right? No, it was specific to him. You know what I mean?
They're
Like-
saying it's gonna jump off, like other gangs will come, like, you know what I mean? But obviously our thing, we're on a thing like it would be cool, like, but they didn't really want to give it a chance, you know what I mean?
So was it because your name was already known in the streets?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean nothing.
I mean, it doesn't. I'm just asking because, it would make
Because you
sense.
see, like, I don't know, football matches. Yeah, you see football matches. Those are the most violent. You know what I'm saying? Like they group up in gangs to go and fight for their football team. You know what I'm saying? The police, but the football matches still go on. You know what I'm saying? But our shit, they can't get the police to police it. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they just don't want to try, like, and
Right.
give us a chance. You know what I
see.
mean? Like, so I don't really like entertain like it's because of us. Use the police. That's what they're there for, innit? Like, put them outside or something. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
if me personally, if I'm like a gangster and I've got my ting on me, and I might want to go and take out gigs. Like, if I saw a bunch of police outside, I'll just turn around and go home. Like, do you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
it's over.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Try again another
you
time.
get me?
Right.
So they don't really want it. They just don't want us to make it out. And
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
So is it still like that now, or they letting you perform now?
yeah, no, it's cool now. Because
Okay.
what it was, them times, like that time, like someone like me, like from the streets, whatever, blah, blah, in certain circles, like, and we got the heavy name in the streets. Like, if I made it out in music, it would like be giving too much hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get me? Like,
got you.
So like, they was just like, nah, we can't let this happen. Like,
Because then everybody else gonna think they could do that.
Exactly. But then in the end, there was hope anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Wow,
then
what time? Whoa, hold on, man. What time?
That was really inspirational, actually. I love that.
I went through similar things here because of who I am, who I was, and early on in my career, and I was having issues, you know, with very early on with coming to places, and the police would come down in because we have something called a hip hop police here, right, where they specifically, you know, policing what's going on in the industry or you know, with rappers and stuff like that. I heard they just disbanded that. Is that true? Anybody know about that? About them disbanding their whole unit for the hip hop police? I'll look into that. But yeah, so it was not only me, but it was a few other, you know, street based affiliated artists that would have a lot of issues with them, you know. But after time goes on, you know, you said something important about the hope and inspiration. So we coming from these places that they told us we never was gonna make it out. We come from places that they tell us that, listen, we look, dead, jail, prison, like whatever.
Those are your options.
Like, or we just gonna be here forever. And we get the opportunity to make it out. That is the greatest inspiration for me, is to share with people, you know, because we didn't have those examples, and I'm quite sure that you didn't have,
of course,
growing up in London, examples of people making it out. You know,
there's a few man, like a couple man before us, and that like so solid, and there's a couple man still, but like for us, like we was doing like the hip hop.
That's right.
Rap, you know what I'm saying? Like gangster rap. You know what I mean? Like it was a bit more different. You know what I mean? Like for man's.
So would you say that the street hip hop scene is still growing in London?
Yeah. We're like 30 years behind you lot, that kind of thing. Like in the terms of business. You know what I mean? Like, and the way it's growing and that, you know what I mean?
So do you get a lot more done when you come here?
Yeah.
Like you knock out more things? Or?
Yeah, like more opportunities, isn't it? Like
There's more
over there,
opportunities
like
here?
it's just like, for me, because
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing more for me to do over there. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like you already kind of hit that.
Yeah, like the man needs to take things to the next level.
But you've been working with some big people though.
Yeah.
Like you done stuff with Drake,
cool.
El
That was my
Casanova,
album.
Georgia Smith.
Well, let's stop. Well, hold on.
How did you get that? With
He
Drake?
been on Drake's album.
I know he was on Drake's
we
album.
gotta pause on certain moments, right?
I was gonna
You
get
don't
there. He was
roll
letting you
that
talk.
off like
Right, that's
that.
a peak of the
Yeah,
career
right.
moment.
Like, I mean, Drake is arguably the biggest hip hop artist in the world, right? How did you end up on a Drake album? I think he was on 2 of his albums, right?
No, there's one.
Just one, right?
There's 2 songs.
2 songs. Okay, yeah. How did you do that?
That's when I just dropped my album Landlord, and then he just hit me up, said, "Yeah, that thing's hard."
Wow.
I said, "Yeah, like, can man send you something?" And then I was like, "Yeah, cool, send that."
Shit.
That album got me through. Me and my little one.
So was
Like,
that
can,
him?
Can you send me something? You
Was
know?
that Drake being a businessman and saying, you know what, Giggs is one of those niggas in that market, in that country, in that city,
Making
in that
noise,
place,
yeah.
making noise. It would be beneficial for me to have a song with him because that'll help my fan base over there. Was it a situation like that?
Not really, because his thing's ringing anyway.
Anyway,
you know what
right?
I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, but he did a couple tunes with other men from over there as well. You
I
know
think
what
he's
mean?
just a fan of like
Yeah,
London
he
rap
just
music.
pays attention to the thing, to the music, and
Right. It was about the music.
and they kind of talk similar to us as well, because they got the yard kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
Canada, Toronto, the way they talk and speak remind me of people in London.
yeah, same. So they probably pick up more of the slang a bit more, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and relate, you know what I'm saying? But that's why man needs to come over here, so like I can talk to American people and you understand what man's saying as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you listen to the music, it's more
Like it resonates more, right?
yeah. Like I was recording with someone a couple of days ago, because it's just like different pronunciations and some words mean different things. Like if like I don't know, like in England we will say like tramp, that means like homeless person.
Tramp means
Tramp is like a
What?
Tramp is a
Yeah.
hoe.
it's like a hoe.
Yeah, we say,
Yeah.
he's a tramp.
It's a
like, you know what I'm
promiscuous
saying?
person over
So,
here.
One time, I said to a girl, "Babe, you dressing like a tramp." She started going crazy.
Over here.
I'm a tramp. Yeah, going mad. I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, I'm just saying, clean it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? She said, nah,
I would have
tramp.
still been tight though. Like, what are you trying to say?
No,
Like,
but you step it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? You get me? Like, you know what I mean? But she like, and then she explained, nah, tramp means it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I realized, then that's when I started seeing the whole thing is different.
It's different.
So a lot of the times, like, if I speak to like an American or whatever, sometimes I might have an argument, like, and I think, what are we arguing about? Like, because I say something that
That doesn't mean the same
something,
thing.
yeah. But now I understand it, so I say, oh, right, like, what does that mean in America? You know, I ask,
Right, you ask,
and I say,
yeah.
yeah, not that. But sometimes people are still tight, like. I say, look, it doesn't mean that though. Like, just explain, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get me?
it means that to me. It
Yeah,
means that to me.
Hey, Georgie,
Yes.
would you? And I just need your honest opinion.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Would you refer to me as a tramp?
You are a tramp. You're a tramp on both sides.
I'm not a homeless person
You're
though.
a tramp on both sides.
But it doesn't
In
just
America
mean homeless.
and in
Like, in the
London.
hood, if you say tramp, it just means he dresses like a tramp.
He's a tramp.
Right.
Like so he just like dresses like scruffy.
So like
you
the
know what I'm
Yeezy
saying?
clothes, like his collection is like tramp clothing.
It's trampish.
I don't know that. You trying to get me?
Yo, wow, that's funny right there.
Yeah, so loads of words mean different things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What
So when I
else?
say, like, even I was making a tune with someone the other day, and I said, I'm pulling out of my big garage. Like, but,
Big carriage.
and
Garage.
garage, yeah.
Garage.
Garage.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So everyone's
Garage.
saying, what? Like, what's garage?
Garage is a garage.
Garage, but you say garage,
Mm-hmm.
but we say garage. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like things are pronounced different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Garage.
But,
That's what y'all say every day, garage. Yo,
yeah, like, oh, the car's in the garage.
what?
It makes sense though. Tomato, tomato, tomato,
for real.
potato,
Yeah, that's
tomato.
exactly that.
Because
That's a
garage
good- that's
is
a good-
spelled garage. Technically,
Nah, but it could be garage though.
it could be garage. See, tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
It could be
Garage.
garage.
Yeah, nah, you're right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So there's loads of that.
It's a
But
lot
you know
of
when
it's
it's
a lot.
worse?
I'm going to
Right.
London.
You see, like when I'm in the club with you lot. See,
Right.
like we're in the club and I'm
Right.
trying to chat to you lot.
Right.
It's just not happening, bro.
Right.
Right, the music's
The
bumping
music's
like
so loud
no,
and
it's
I'm
over.
talking.
Right.
And we're both, no one understands what no. I say, yeah, Maino, wait. He's like, wait.
You just hit each other word.
Yeah,
word.
The other night though, I take him to a club.
Oh God.
And then we already had a conversation, right? Because, Giggs told me he was coming here, and I was like, good, cool. I'm hanging out. I got, 5-year-old with me, Bobby Schmurda. I want you to come meet them. We hung out. We went to like a cabaret though, like a gentleman's bar, gentleman's club,
A gentleman's
right?
club.
To where white businessmen go and sit and it's a different type of strip club.
Pay for.
That's not our strip club. And 5-year-old was in there going, yo, this ain't type
Said,
of
yo,
strip
these
club
are
is
not
this?
strippers.
He was like,
Yeah.
was
But
like
in
these-
England, that's regular.
Right.
That's the normal strip club in England. In London,
It's
yeah.
very.
So it's
no,
like burlesque, like
Right.
type
It's like
stuff.
they dance on the pole and then they go like if you want to like dance with them, you have to go in the private room.
Private room, right,
And you
right.
pay them separate, but you
Right.
no touching, nothing.
It's like so.
So have you been
classy.
to? Have you been to like a New York strip club though?
Well, I went the other day. Innit?
Oh, you went the other day. Okay.
How did you feel about
What's
that?
that experience?
Round of applause, round of
How
applause.
was that?
It's a lot more like risque.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
sure.
I didn't know what was
He
good,
didn't-
but
but
you
he
know,
told
but
me.
listen, but I've seen it on videos, and
Videos
that.
with the money throwing
yeah,
and all
with
that.
the money and all
Right.
that, and that. So when I've gone in there, I'm like, right, because you lot didn't say what we was doing.
Right.
So we've got in the building, and I'm looking around, and I'm thinking, this looks like one of them kind of strip clubs. I was thinking, right, is it happening? Like, and then a man just handed me a stack, you get me? Like, with the ones and that. So I'm like, I'm proper feeling like I'm in Coming to America now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I'm leaning over to Maino. You get me? Cause I don't want to fuck up the flex. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so how does this work? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bruv, I'll go to a strip club, yeah. It's simple. You give the girl the money, you go in the room, no touching private. Here, there's mad rules. You go and you get the,
they
you
flirt
gotta
with
get your
you.
money, then you get the one, then the tings are there, then you got to throw it. So I'm saying to him, when do I throw the ones? Like, today.
Right.
Like, I'm saying,
He asked me.
Yeah.
He taps me. He said he got the money in his hand. He said, so when do I throw the ones?
Yeah, cause I'm saying, did I have to work for it? Like did I have to deserve the
How
one?
hard
You
did
know what I'm
it
saying? Like,
deserve
yeah, did
the
it,
one?
like if they don't go hard, she'll like,
How
nah,
low
man,
can she
God,
go?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all
He's
of that.
supposed to work for it though.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I don't want to be throwing ones and man's like, why is he throwing ones at you? Know me? So I'm saying, yeah, when do I? He say it and he goes, whenever. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm sounding stupid now. You get me? Then you gotta have the swag for throwing the one.
Right,
You know
the
what I'm
first
saying?
few were kinda rusty,
'cause this
like-
is yes. This is my first time doing the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching everyone's swag like. I see Maino like you know what I'm saying, doing all that. You get me? I'm not gonna call any names because I don't want to. But I see a couple of the other man throwing it in it. You get
Yeah,
me? So I was
yeah.
thinking, what's my style now? You get me?
It's a whole experience.
Yeah,
like,
so I just hit it with a little slide, a little what? You get me? Then move it around a bit,
Yeah,
then let it go. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get my own thing going. You get me? But next time I'll be ready.
yeah, wait, so can you show us, like, after the end of the day, like, what did you go with? Like, was it like...
Yeah, nah, I ran out, man. I didn't have a big stat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you just kept
That's what I'm saying.
practicing and you never got your
the man them never told me what was going on. If I knew it was going strip club, I would have got the heavy stack. Because I feel like I'm more of a rainy guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, I feel
you know what I'm saying?
you.
That's how I feel. You know what I mean? Like, you get me? It's like,
Wow. Wow. That was, and you know what was crazy is that I didn't realize. I didn't realize that this was a moment for you until you really said it, and it really hit me because I was a little saucy, you know, because we had been hanging out already, and I was just saying, damn, he really never experienced this before, right? It's nothing to us because that's the thing, like different cultures, like that's regular here, right? It's regular in any city in America. Right, but they never got a chance to do that. And I told him, I said, the person who brings that to the UK is.
I felt cheated.
You felt
I was
cheated.
like, nah, like, we ain't got that on ends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get me? Like, I can go smoke weed, listen to music,
Right.
things beside me, very much.
It's a vibe, it's a vibe.
Some food.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. We've been getting robbed. You know what I mean? I can't believe it, bro.
That's a
it.
fact.
I got back to the hotel and I was sitting down. I was like, that was a madness.
Best night ever.
I fell asleep on the chair, blood, awake. I mean, not awake. I was sitting on
Right.
like just passed out, bro. That's how lit it was. Man.
He FaceTimed me the next day and it was like in awe, like I couldn't believe that. Like what is that?
Yeah, because I've only heard about it, but
Yeah.
being in there it was lit. I was like,
Lot
yo,
of-
I wanted to hit it the next day again. You get me? Prepared. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, now you got the etiquette down. Like, let's go.
Ready to go back.
But enough of the strip club anyway.
What's the club scene like out there?
Yeah, it's the same like here, like kind of.
Regular parties.
Yeah, just like regular parties.
I feel like when people say, like, they party in Europe, it's more, like, theatrical and, like...
Nah, it's the same. Like in the hood and that, you know what I mean? Everyone's exactly the same.
Right, it's a party. Party's a party.
Like probably, like yeah, like to be honest, when I went out the other day, because we play like ragga music, reggae, hip hop.
Right.
You know what I mean? But when I went, where did I go? Kisses thing the other day. They was running all of them rhythms, and I was like, oh yeah.
Rhythm.
Oh yeah, we do that a lot. Yeah, especially in Brooklyn.
I didn't know you listened to ragga like that.
Yeah,
but you look
know. Yeah, it's a big reggae time.
Reggae, raga.
Yeah.
So we used to have like reggae would be more like, I don't know, Dennis Brown, Lucian, them kind of, and then ragga would have been like Bounty Killer.
Oh, okay.
And,
So
you
they
know
call
what I'm
that
saying?
dance
Dance
Yeah,
hall.
dancehall. Yeah,
Dance
dancehall, yeah. But we used to say ragga because from
Right.
ragamuffin, like, you know what I'm saying? We used to
Oh.
So y'all didn't call it dance hall.
nah, dance, no, like we started calling it that later. I would just used to say, yeah, we're going to a record.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, Brooklyn is real heavy.
Yeah. I was like, right. And they was playing like old school banger. I was like, yeah. That was good. You little proper.
So you were having a good time in New York.
No, he definitely got him. Definitely having a great time.
That's what I'm saying. New York's proper like ends. Like
you good at
just,
showing
like,
people a good
different,
time, huh?
Am I what?
You good at showing people a good time?
I provide the vibe.
Yeah, no,
You
I mean,
provide the vibe.
good host.
He's a good host.
I provide the vibe. I partied in a lot. You know what's crazy? I've been to Germany, Paris, Italy, the Netherlands, Amsterdam. I've been to a lot of different countries, and I partied in every one of those. You know, but I've never been to London.
Me either.
Yeah, no, you come London, man, we'll get it lit up.
Nah, definitely.
I'm coming. I want to go.
We ain't got no street.
And I've never been either. I want to test my accent on more people.
It's
I
all
want
good.
to go.
Why do you want to go?
It's always been a place I wanted to go.
I don't think they're gonna let you in.
Why wouldn't they let me in?
You coming in with a lot of this. I'm gonna tell you what they're not going for.
What they not going?
All these rules that you got.
I don't have rules.
Yeah, all these.
What rules?
How the girls is over there?
But the girls are cool. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. The English girls are gonna be onto me, but I feel like they're a bit more friendly here. Like,
Talking to you, Mike.
oh yeah, a bit more friendly. Like,
Oh, they more friendly here.
yeah. That Bart's telling me to allow it, but it's true, bruv. Like, on ends, the girls are a bit more gassed, bruv. Like,
What's
you know
that
what I'm saying?
What
Like,
do you mean?
gas, like
So they're like
Gas.
faster, like here.
a bit like, not like a bit rude, like you know, like, oh yeah, don't chat to me, like kind of like.
Wait,
you
over
got-
there or over here?
Over there.
Oh, okay.
On
So-
the ends, like.
so-
But
so-
here, like, even if a girl's not interested or whatever, she'll be cool and talk
It's your
to
accent.
you. Like,
It's your accent.
It's definitely
that's
accent, 'cause
the
that's
accent.
not
Oh, so
what
you're
they say about New York
saying, so you're
girls.
saying you like over here,
very
you lot are
aggressive.
gas the brothers as well.
Very
like,
aggressive.
bro, aggressive. You know, I'll take it all back.
Just kidding. That's
Our
funny.
girls ain't aggressive. Like,
Very aggressive.
So I come to London. You take me. We hanging out. We go get something to eat. Then we go to the club.
Bruv, I can say what I want, bruv. Have you seen Twitter nowadays, bruv? Ain't you seen the London girls always dissing London niggas, bruv? Always saying, yeah, American guys, they're more
Oh, you're not
sensitive
agreeing
and
with
all
him?
that.
They more
And,
sensitive. No, they more.
bruv, this is the new talk. Like,
Charming.
yeah, they're more sensitive, they're more caring, all of that.
Well,
like,
they said that we are.
yeah, that's what they're doing. And I'm like,
That's crazy.
bruv, I mean,
Crazy.
that's a, bruv, that's
I
good.
left my
That's good. That's
girl
good.
at home.
Let them
I'm
know.
dead.
So I can say what I want, bro.
Yeah. See, it's just it's like it's just because you're from there. Like I said, you're like coming here.
Yeah, local.
Yeah, you know, you
Man's
got your
local.
accent.
Local.
You know what I mean. You cool. You smooth. They hear your accent, so it's like, oh my god. But it's if we go over
But
there, they
they're
feel
like-
the same way about us. You know
Right.
If
what I
I
mean?
go over there,
You're a 3-piece.
no, I'm not. No,
You're a
I'm not a
three-piece.
three-piece.
You're a
If I go over there and I'm with gigs and we in the club,
Oh my god, his
present-
accent.
present myself
Present myself.
to be this gentleman that I am.
Okay.
Now, when I try to speak to one of these ladies, because I know you got very pretty women out there. Now, what happens is she gonna be rude to me? Like,
Nah, that's a. But it's true. You're right, cause yeah, you're American. They'll be like, oh.
oh, really?
American boy.
Oh.
American
So what you saying?
boy.
Like, the girls over here that ain't really
It's
into
that-
man. It's just the accent.
Right.
They just want to hear me
it's not
talk.
that
They want to waste my time.
I'm not saying that they want to waste your time. I'm not saying that because you might have a good personality or you might, you might be charming.
I
We
feel like
don't know.
what are you doing?
I'm talking to the guests.
Well, I just seen something. What are you
What are you
doing?
saying? It just slows down the
It
aggression.
just slows
Slow
down the
down.
aggression.
No.
That's it.
You look,
What?
You a little flirty.
I'm not flirting. We're having a
little flirty.
conversation.
Hey.
Flirty. For real. Slow down.
I'm not speeding up.
Yeah, I
We're just
told-
having a conversation. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
He asked
Meanwhile,
me a
he's setting up the
question.
whole
Hey,
plate
that's
for
a-
London already. Like,
Right.
I like that though. You lot got the quick answers over here. Like,
Yeah, they-
slow down. I'm not speeding up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lot are quick over here. Like,
Man, I've met women from London, but I met them here. Like they like to come to New York and LA.
Did you sleep with them? Did you sleep with them?
Kind of answer what? It's
just
not a
asked you a
love
question.
show.
It's not a love
It's
show.
not a love. Of course, we
Okay.
loved on
you gonna
each
hit
other.
them up when you in their town?
Nah, I need to meet somebody from there.
Did you meet anybody here?
Yeah, me.
Yeah. When I asked that
What is this? What's happening now?
Yeah,
I just said I
This
like.
is the part of the
I
show
said I
when
like
she-
to. Yeah, I like to talk to the ladies here. Like you know what I'm saying.
Alright.
Like I like to have conversations with them. I
Okay.
like to hear the accent.
Okay.
Right.
All that meetings. You get me?
Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sneaky
I said I
links.
like to have a conversation.
Right,
Okay.
that's it. You're gonna get my man in trouble.
All right. Yeah, I don't want to get you. Are you
Nah, there's no trouble. I haven't done nothing.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
She was gonna ask if
That's
you're
how
I was
married.
gonna ask you, like, you know what I mean? Are you seeing somebody? Okay, okay, good.
That's why he was like, that's enough about that strip club day. Okay, we good.
There you go. That sets the tone.
And I have to be.
Boy,
I have to
you
be.
boy, you gonna get you an award. Yo, give me some shots. Give me something.
The most.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to get him in trouble.
Of course not.
Nah,
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 just blame it on me.
Nah, my team's
Yes,
clean, man.
We do.
This
We
team is
blame it
clean.
on him. We blame it on him.
Nah,
Blame everything on
He's to
me.
blame for everything. He don't care. He takes it.
But he took me to a strip club.
Right.
It's all his fault.
It's all his fault.
Blame Maino.
I gave him that. I gave him that experience, man. And for people that is in the U.S. that may not be familiar with gigs, like I just need them to understand that he is a heavy force in the culture, right? So like he fuck with a lot of people. A lot of people got a lot of love for him, right? Because I'm cool with Swiss. He don't call me every day. Swiss don't call me every day. Swiss calls me. Yo, showtime. I said, man, I'm just calling it. You know, I see you got the boy Gigs out there. And he told me he with you, and so I know he good. And then you probably got 100 niggas, and I sent 100 more. But you know, I said, then we good. we good. You know, he in good hands. You understand? And but I say that as a testament of what you bring to the culture as far as with your music and your relationships. You know what I mean? Like we spoke about your relationship with Drake, you know, and Swiss calling me, and I seen you with French and working with A Boogie and stuff like that. Do you find it easy to build these relationships with U.S. artists?
Well, it's not that easy because obviously I couldn't get over here for 10 years. You know what I mean? So it was like, but when a couple of them come to England, man, we'll link them and
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying, show love and that. And like most man, like say like I don't know, someone like Swiss. Like man's watched his whole journey.
That's
like,
right.
Even you, like
That's right.
all of you lot, like French. You know what I'm saying? Man's watched your whole thing, appreciates it, respects. You know what I'm saying? You man are legends, like you know what I mean. So for man, it's like raw, like it's just ultimate respect. You know what I mean?
Definitely. And one of the things that Swiss said was, he said, "Yo, we gotta, you know, he one of them niggas like he'll do the same for us when we over there." You know what I mean? So I know he good. I'm just tapping in with you, and his love. You know, Giggs is a good dude, which I had already known, and it didn't need, but it made me feel good because, you know, we gotta keep shit solid, like amongst the real ones. You understand what I'm saying? It don't matter what the language barrier is or the slang. It's still the same shit, nigga. You know what I mean? We still black men trying to make something happen for our families. You know what I mean? Give me something. Give me something, man. You know, so it was just dope, man.
Zone.
Is it somebody that you want to work with out here that you haven't?
I don't know, I've worked with a lot of man.
You work with a lot of people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll just work with anyone, bro.
Work.
You know what I mean? Like,
Me and you got a song together. We got to shoot a video before you go, and we need to get back in the studio and do something else.
yeah, got to
Something
do a fresh thing.
Do something fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh. Just fresh. You know what I mean? Right now. You know?
How long are you here for?
Another few weeks.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Oh, man.
When's your birthday?
Just shooting, ain't you, huh?
I'm just asking questions.
May 11th.
What's your sign?
He's a Taurus.
Taurus.
Oh, Taurus my favorite.
Oh, yeah?
You act like you was going to jump out the cake or something.
Alright,
Y'all
bro.
stubborn.
They're mad hard-headed though.
You're kind of gassed, though. You're
Y'all
kind of gassed
sweet.
on the slide. Like,
You sweet hearts, but y'all stubborn.
nah,
hard-headed.
Taurus are loyal.
Yeah.
To themselves. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah,
I'm just kidding.
They're definitely loyal, but
We saying
very
shots.
stubborn. What? What's the problem?
Yeah, nah,
Like,
stubborn,
you wanna
stubborn.
Jump out
though.
the cake.
How I'm acting like I
dead.
want to jump out the cake because I know things?
No, because you like, What you doing for your birthday? But it's
That's just a
the
question.
way you coming on.
I'm not coming on. I'm asking him a question.
Wait, so did you answer the question?
It's cool.
Yes.
It's
What
cool.
are you doing for your birthday?
Saying.
Yeah, it's having a little party.
Oh yeah,
party.
nice.
He's
Yeah,
having
man.
a party.
Not a major.
I'm just asking.
I'm
questions.
dead.
Nah,
You can roll though.
yeah, of course you are.
appreciate
that.
Anything.
Actually, you got to roll now. You got to.
Got I gotta work on my it's.
You're trying.
At any given point, you might hear me repeat something that you said. It's only because I'm trying to get my shit going.
Nah, but you lot got the slang as well.
Huh?
Like copy and that.
Copy.
Copy, no
I
cap.
like that. Like.
Copy.
Copy.
Copy. You speak like a old woman.
Listen, I've
He
been
mad
doing
'cause
this.
he can't.
It's an alter ego.
Copy.
Copy.
Sorry. That's the,
How do you say sorry?
Say.
Sorry.
Say.
Sorry.
No, you're not saying it
How am I saying
right.
it?
You see how? Say it again.
Say.
You see how smooth
Mad
that
I
is?
gotta smooth it out.
Yeah, what's
All right.
going on?
You gotta smooth. You go say like
Give him another one. That might not be the one.
Hold on. Let me
That might not be the one.
Right.
Somebody get this guy.
Sorry.
Nah, that's it.
That's it.
Don't lie to him. He just wants you to stop trying.
I gotta smoothen this shit up.
You
yo. I
gotta smoothen it up.
That's what it is. I'm so.
You're a
like,
smooth
you know what I mean?
nigga until you gotta change your accent.
I gotta work. I really want to get good at it.
You
But
gotta.
you're good
you
with
gotta
the slang
stop
though.
trying.
Cause man will chat to you like I don't even. Because sometimes if I'm chatting to other, I would have to switch it up, change
Nah,
it. But
you know what it
your
is?
thing.
No,
you,
because I listen for the words that
that you don't know,
that I,
kind of,
right,
and then you
but-
try and
but it
figure them
kinda-
out.
It makes sense. right?
Context clues.
Like yeah, it's in the context of how you're saying it though, because it's the way I pronounce certain things, and it's like okay, oh I got it, I understand what he's saying. You know, men's. You know,
That
When
sounded
I
cool.
first-
That flowed.
when I first heard you saying that, I was like, why do you keep saying men? Them? Men them? Like,
I don't
what
get
is
it.
that? But then I understand. It's how you saying it. Like
Yeah, because man can mean anything,
Right.
Because it's code, innit? Like, so man can mean, we can be saying, yeah, my man, or
It's like saying son.
man could mean me,
right,
you,
exactly.
them. Like,
It's like
them
John.
over there.
Man-
Yeah,
man-
like, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Like
that,
John.
yeah, same, yeah.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
why, like in songs, we just say man, and you know what I mean. Like, so it's if you know, innit? Like what we're talking about, who we're talking about. I'm not saying anything is specifically me. It's man. Like,
Right.
do you know what I'm saying? Like, you get me?
Man's not hot.
So THs are pronounced with Fs.
TH.
Like when you say, he just said it. Like he just said
Why are
something.
you smiling?
Oh my god! Like I can't talk. Like what is your problem?
What was it?
He's on it today.
Like yes. I can't even think now. He just yeah.
Well, he said furry.
Furry.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
furry.
right. Oh, okay. So what do you lot say? You
we say th. Like
Fur.
you say furry, we say 30.
Okay. You lot use English better than us though. We fucked it up.
I actually like English accents though. Like
No, I like it too though.
it's smooth.
Like, the way you lot use English words is more proper than the way we use them. We kind
Nah.
of messed
And
up.
that's the crazy thing about it because
Do y'all say
it's
the N word?
English.
Do y'all say the N word?
He just said nigga, man, Tom. He said nigga,
I
Well,
don't
the
know.
man them do.
The man them.
but he said nigga.
I didn't catch that. I didn't.
You'll
and
catch
I
it.
don't know. Like if I hear it, it's
No,
much
he did
as we
say
use
it.
No, because
You
we
don't
just
use-
aggressive. We use.
Well, I'm
a
just
lot
doing
of
this
different
interview,
things.
innit? So I'm trying to.
No, it's okay.
No, you could talk.
No,
we
talk.
in the kitchen.
This is a kitchen. This is out.
Okay?
This is safe. This is
We,
Do
we
you
say
think?
whatever.
this is a safe place.
Safe space.
This is safe space.
Yes.
Definitely.
Most of the time.
Right, most of the time.
Things happen.
Till you start acting a fool.
I'm really a good guy.
That was believable.
Man's is not good.
Man's really good.
Man's really good guy.
Man's really a good guy. Sir.
Isn't it?
Oh, you just say man's proper.
Man's
Proper man. Man's proper.
Man's proper.
I love it.
Men's proper.
Like,
Learned
someone,
that today.
someone says proper, then you know, like,
But you see,
official,
you
like,
see
yeah,
how
nah,
that rolls
he's
off his
proper,
tongue?
like,
It's
you
not
know what I
rolling
mean?
off
Like,
your tongue like that.
What? All right, let me. It's this guy that makes movies. I watch all his movies. He always making movies about the London underworld.
Who's that?
Guy Ritchie.
oh, yeah.
I watch all his movies. He got another one that just is about to drop.
Yeah, those are my favorite films. Snatch,
Really?
Snatch,
Snatch
and
is
Lockstock.
one.
Yeah, that's my shit. Man.
Snatch. Y'all know about Snatch and all that? So y'all got to get on Guy Ritchie films. They super dope. Super dope. Pikey. That word pikey. He always uses that word in his movies. It's like for gypsies, people that live in
Travel,
Pikey.
travel, right?
Yeah,
They really have those?
yeah.
Do y'all really refer to them as pikeys?
Nah, not really.
Y'all really
What
don't,
are
right?
they? What are they?
Pikey.
Maybe that's like an old school term.
What
type
is
of thing.
it?
It's a pikey.
A
What is a
gypsy.
pike?
Back in the day,
A
man used to say
gypsy,
gypsy,
like-
but I don't know. It doesn't
What are y'all
really sound.
calling
It
them
doesn't
right
sound
now?
correct. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's just people that live in
but
that
yeah, there's
travel.
definitely and
They
they
live like
live in
travel homes.
caravans and that.
Yeah.
But they're greasy though.
Right.
They don't
yeah.
fuck about like.
Yeah.
If you fuck with one of them, you'll see 100 of them like out
Right.
of nowhere, like, and they all box.
Right. That's what they
Yeah.
did. That's a
Fight.
snatch.
Yeah.
And then you said
And they got shotguns and
Right.
they're more than hand. You know what I'm saying? Kinda.
right rock and roll.
I heard. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, pikey.
I'm going to London.
Did you watch that Pete and Baz guys?
Oh, yeah. I like, yeah.
Did you?
They're funny still.
It's hilarious.
What is it?
It's these two old men from London that came out with this song. Their names is Pete and Baz. You should look them up. You should watch it.
Okay, we will
It's
watch it
mad
after.
funny.
All right, so them man, they're Cockney. That's how they
Cockney,
speak. Like, Cockney.
okay.
Like, that's like proper like
Yeah.
old school.
He went off, though. Like, he was going
brothers,
crazy.
Cockney, you know what I mean?
So when they speak old school, when they speak proper, does that signify like a higher education or something? Like, what is that?
Nah, it's just like the area.
The area.
Kind of,
Okay.
innit? What Cockney? What do you reckon? Yeah, like
It's not like a status thing, like how
It's
you
not.
speak.
Yeah. It's
Nah,
not a status.
nah,
Like,
nah.
'cause
Over here,
us,
like,
yeah.
it's status. You know,
Like, if you
based
speak
on how-
hood,
like,
over here,
so
then-
you're talking about like posh people, like
Right.
you talk like posh kind of.
okay.
Yes, hi, and all that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, that's more
Bougie.
That's more like middle class kind of.
Okay,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
like-
saying?
I want me one of them.
Because
But them things.
basically
one of them things,
how we speak kinda sets the tone for like not your area but more of your educational status.
Yeah.
So like I feel like the higher your education, the more proper and more grammatically correct you are.
That's with anything though, innit? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you learn more words and.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just
Are you
thinking.
good?
You know what I'm thinking about?
thinking
When
with
you
your
said
words?
something. You said something that made me think. Right.
Mm-hmm.
How is because America has a hell of a history. All right. America used to be a colony of England. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We got all these racial problems, all these issues here. Do y'all have those same type of issues or similar issues with race in England?
Oh yeah, England's mad racist, bro. But
Really?
like it's like sly, kind of like sly racism, like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
So you
But
think it's
at
more
this-
forward out here?
Huh?
It's more
Yeah, it's
pronounced
more
out here.
blatant here, like you know what I'm saying? Like police killing black people, like you know what I mean? Like that's madness, bro. You know what I'm
Y'all don't
saying?
have that type of.
Yeah, they do. Like black people, or like people get killed, end up getting killed by police now and again. But it's not like blatant, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. It will be like, oh yeah, we heard he died in a police station, and then it'll be like we're looking into it, kind of thing. But here, it's just man are getting shot in the street, and you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's madness, like.
And the cops don't have guns there, right?
Not like the ones walking around every day, but but you got like
That's
units. So
interesting.
like say like Trident, they like deal with black on black.
What's a trident?
That's like a unit. Say like hip hop police.
Oh,
They
okay.
deal with like guns, gangs,
So,
just
but-
black people stuff. Like,
Black people stuff, right?
you know what I mean?
But are they the ones patrolling all the time?
Nah, they just come for us, like,
Oh.
you know what I mean?
So the normal cops is the ones that's patrolling. They don't have no.
Nah, but they ain't gonna come for us. They're just called Trident, right?
So right, but the normal cops that's walking around or driving around, they don't
Nah,
have
nah,
guns.
nah.
They don't have guns.
There's some like you got some armed units that drive around and that, but like just the everyday police.
Everyday police don't. So you
Yeah,
can just
no.
like slap shit out of cop. Come here, cop. You don't have a gun.
Oh my gosh.
I
You
don't-
would think about
there'll
that,
probably
right?
be 100 police that.
They be on your ass.
Beat the shit out.
Hey, you think you're certain, hey? Think you're certain, hey?
So what's new? What's new for you? Like what's coming up? What do you have in store?
Not right now. I'm just here, just working, like just
Building.
getting some work done, building. You know what I mean?
You ever think about like acting or anything?
Nah, I'm whack at acting.
What?
I did like one or two.
You did some stuff,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
my son told me to leave it. Like that's
Your
when I
son
knew it was
said, nah.
over. Like he said, "Oh, Dad, man, it's not for you." Like that's when I can't embarrass my. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
how old is he?
He's 19 now.
19. Okay.
So you've been kind of like rapping for a while now. You're kind of like one of the OGs out there and stuff. So what like newer artists that are from out there are you kind of like rocking with?
There's loads still. Like I can't even keep up now. Like, but there's like even now, my son, he's the one that tells me everyone. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. I like Dave. Have you heard of Dave?
Dave.
Dave. Little kid. So, yeah, there's loads, man. Yeah, I can't
What
even-
happened to the female artists that used to do all those? She had a commercial, I think. What was her name? Queen? Something? Queen? Najee? Queen?
From out
No,
there?
not Najee. Queen Najee. Come on. She was a rapper. Like, she used to rap. She was on a commercial. No?
Are there any dope
Princess-
female rappers out of London like that?
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
there's loads now.
Yeah?
Yeah, loads. Like,
Y'all don't
Wasn't
remember
Moni in the
Queen?
middle?
No.
I'm saying, remember her?
Man, like you don't know what I'm talking about. Like the girl, she had the car commercial.
but you lot got different adverts here anyway. We ain't got the same commercials. So.
Right, you're right.
What you call them?
Y'all got-
Adverts?
Advert.
Adverts.
Advertisement.
Advertisement.
It makes sense. It makes sense. It
Man,
makes
I'm trying to
sense.
watch the movie and they keep playing all these goddamn adverts. I can't even watch the movie, man. Every time I turn around, they got another advert. I keep seeing the same adverts. Adverts? I mean, come on, man. Pull
That's
the
mad
car in the
funny.
garage, man. Come on, I gotta
The garage.
pull the car in the goddamn garage, man.
You keep putting on this Buckingham Palace thing, right? That's how they talk in the palace.
They not
Right.
gonna
I'm
let you
here
in
for it
either.
though. Listen, yes they will.
That's where you
I
belong.
think I
You
could do
belong
good
in the
out there.
palace. You belong
They
in the
like me,
palace.
right? I'm
yeah.
gonna marry a prince or something.
You got a man.
Don't worry about it.
Look, you got a man. I'm looking for a man. He just
knows everything apparently.
I don't want her to get in trouble.
Thank you.
That's crazy, man. Wow, adverse.
advert.
Advert.
Adverse.
Advert. with a
Yeah, we
T.
just like ads. Fuck these ads.
How did our language how did our language get so different though? Like,
I don't know, man.
wow. It's crazy, man.
But it's mad because we grow up like just watching all American stuff, like movies, like series, like all in it. It's just everything's American. So it's mad when I'm here. I just feel like I'm in a film or a series all the time. Like,
That's funny though, right? The culture and influence is American, but the fashion is European.
yeah, so sometimes it's American though. But yeah, mixed.
But a lot of our
mixture.
fashion has become
everyone's
European,
different, innit?
Huh?
But one time it was heavily influenced though American to innit? Like when it was the like Rockaway
Rockaway,
type,
okay,
that
okay.
kind
Sean
of
John,
the big,
okay,
all
okay.
that kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Avericks,
Right,
all
okay.
that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Avericks.
Okay.
man used to come here to buy Avericks, like, because it's
They
cheaper.
didn't have that.
Nah, they used to have it in England, but it was mad money, fam. They were like £400-500 blood. And you come here, they're like $200. So man
Right.
would come here, buy Avericks, go back. But they used to be like massive, like big, you get me?
So
But
are
it was
clothes
cheaper,
more
so man's
expensive
just
over
over there with the baggy Avericks, but it was cheaper. Like
Right.
So are clothes more expensive over there than here?
some clothes aren't, some ain't. But
The
then
stuff from out here,
then
I
the
guess.
Averys was cheaper when that was in style, like, you know.
I remember the
So with that being said, with all the influence that you got to watch, that's all basically American stuff, right? Who is your top 5 rappers that are alive?
I'm not getting into it.
Why?
Don't bring me into that.
You gotta commit.
Why your face look like that, Maino?
No, I mean, because that's a
I'm
question
just
that
Because you
curious,
lot
like-
things different, like, because it's like the culture's deeper, so I gotta watch it, you know what I'm saying?
No, but
So
like
I'll stay
whatever
out
you
of that
got
one.
out there though.
Mine.
Yeah,
no, because
your perspective.
everybody got a top 5. Who's your top 5 in the U.S. or
Whoever
Or
you know,
anywhere.
influences, yeah.
anywhere? You
It changes though, man. Innit? All the time, like.
that's a hard question for me.
Right
to
now,
answer.
right
It
now.
always changes,
I never
like, you know
answer
what I
that.
mean?
For real?
I can't. It's like that's
Too
like
many?
saying Biggie or Pac. Give me both. I can't take just one. Like,
So, but who were you looking up
I'm
to
always
then?
gonna say, like, Kiss is always gonna be in there.
okay,
That's a
You
good
know what
one.
I'm
Okay,
saying? Like,
okay. Shout out to
Yeah.
Kiss. Definitely. You know,
So that was the top one.
y'all don't have.
Kiss, gigs.
nah, but I'm saying it always changes.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm saying
feel you.
Kiss is always there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Do y'all don't have rappers dying though, do y'all?
what do you mean, like, getting
Getting killed like they get killed here.
not really.
Not really.
I'm going to London.
What's the crime? Is crime is violence very heavy? Yeah.
In London?
Yeah.
Yeah, it jumps.
It jumps.
How's the drug culture in hip hop over there?
In hip hop.
general.
Like, is everyone on drugs and
Like out here, people do lean or do
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
Like the young kids and that, they're kind of following that kind of thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You got some that follow and some that don't. Like, same. You know what I mean?
Same.
The man, then we're not on all that.
Right.
Like the drugs thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just smoke weed and that. You know?
Right.
And leave it as
Keep
that.
it grown.
Leave it as that. There was some people in here talking about doing crack earlier.
That was you.
I said I did crack.
No, you never said you did crack.
Then what are you
Don't
talking about?
incriminate yourself.
All right then.
You
man.
said you was talking about that you never tried it.
Of course.
And
I
you
never
wanted to know-
I never first. You see, you gonna mess me up now, yeah? And people gonna be out here talking about man don't smoke crack.
Crackhead.
Nobody said that but you.
I
Maino's a
said,
crackhead.
I said, I never tried cocaine ever in my life.
You did say that.
I never tried crack. I never tried no hard drugs in my whole life. But I said I tried Molly,
That's a hard drug.
and somebody said that it's crack in the Molly, which is not true.
Right. Come to find out.
Because he tried to make it seem like the Molly and crack was the same thing.
No, they just have similar, like, I guess, foundations or bases or whatever the case is.
You know? So, but you gotta be
Anything
watching
outside of
that
Mary
didn't say
Jane
nothing.
is hard.
shit. Like, say what?
Anything outside of Mary Jane, in my opinion, is a hard drug.
I only do plant-based drugs.
Right, I said I tried it. I said I tried it.
How many
Like
times?
weed.
150,
2 or
100.
37 times. Maybe. It was at a period of my life,
It was a phase.
right? It was a phase when I was, you know,
You was out of your mind.
On a mad one.
No, on a mad one.
on a mad
On a mad one.
That's like
was
you
on
was
a mad
wildin'.
one. I was
You ever
wildin'.
tried
On a
anything?
mad, he's on
You
a
was
mad one.
wildin'.
You ever tried
Okay.
any drugs
Hey, mate.
outside of Mary Jane?
It's not your thing.
I don't like that you saying Mary Jane. Like we got so many other. It's so old school.
Marijuana?
Just say
We-
Just
Is it Mary Jane?
you say Mary Jane.
All right, marijuana.
It's not legal out there though, right?
68.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
They just
Hopefully
they
we're
made it
next.
kind of legalish out here, you know.
Yeah. No, I came at the right time.
Yeah.
Listen, this is a show.
So
of
you've been
different
out there like blowing it
terminologies.
down.
No, nobody uses that
like
terminology.
when you went out here,
It's
you've
not
been
one
blowing it
person
out
that we speaking to that
outside.
uses
She's asking him a question.
I try to keep the visa.
I feel you. Wait, so it's like you here for
Actually,
on a
let's
working
cut that out of
visa?
there, the
Is that how that
weed
works?
Huh?
So when artists come out from London and come here, they have to be on like a working visa. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, we're not using that term.
I could use whatever I
Yes,
want
go
to use.
on that.
Mans don't use that term.
I
Man.
could use whatever I want to use.
Mans don't use that term.
So you coming to the party, yeah?
I'm coming to the party.
It's in LA though.
I'm coming to the party.
She don't like LA.
I love LA.
No, she don't get along with LA.
How do you know?
You just don't. Men's don't get along with LA.
Yo, he learned
starting-
a new word
I know,
and
it
he just
sounds-
don't.
I'm
he
good
don't
at it too,
stop.
though.
No, you're not.
I am good.
But
Man's
you're
good at
really,
it.
You're not.
Man's proper.
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 You see what you started?
No, they try to say that I smoke crack though.
You
like,
are.
Nobody
you
said
crackhead.
why would
Now
you try to
tomorrow's
play with me
headline
like
is gonna
that?
If you a crackhead, you a
Why would
crackhead.
you
It's
play with me
alright.
like that?
It'll
play
be
with me
okay.
like
You said
that.
it was a phase, so
I said I did Molly.
Molly
All right.
crack, tomato,
All right.
tomato.
I did Molly, and I was having some hell of experiences doing that. I never tried nothing else.
What was your experiences? You started loving everything?
Yo, listen, one thing I was telling you about Molly was that anytime, see, I only did it when I was in a festive environment partying, and he picked up that water because that's the first thing a nigga do when that mouth, nigga mouth get dry. He got that locked jaw, nigga.
Saying the mouth's just dry, like crusty.
Nigga, shit dry. It dries your mouth, right? But I'm gonna tell you though, anything I ever said when I was talking on Molly came from the Bible. Anything that I ever said when I was high on Molly came from the Bible. It was scripture I was speaking. I was speaking so fluent. Any girl that I was liking on, oh my God. Oh my
She believed you.
God, I believed it.
you were in love for a moment.
Scripture, that's a fact, man. But I mean, listen, we passed that. We ain't doing that. You know, we keeping it.
Because of the scripture.
Yeah, scriptures. You hating?
And you don't even remember.
No, it's all right. But everything that I needed to do, I did. You understand?
I guess.
Proper. Man, this is like
Proper.
This is like that.
Certain. For real. Nah, man. So how you here for a couple more weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back in the lab, man. I'm gonna book a room and let's go vibe.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely, man. Shit, man. Thanks for pulling up over here, man. and hollering at
Definitely
us, man.
appreciate
Pleasure,
you.
pleasure,
Your
pleasure.
stories and your accent.
Here
Hey,
for
you know,
it.
every time I hear that button, I look at you like.
Yeah, man. Thanks for pulling up, man. Big shout out to Gigs. You know, worldwide international rap star. You get a lot of shows outside of the country, outside of the UK, though, right? Like moving around to different countries a lot.
But I've
right?
never done America before though.
Never. Wow, that's a dream of yours. Yeah, we got to make that happen.
One of.
Huh?
I said one of them.
Yeah, one of them. Definitely, man. Shout out to you, bro, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yes, thanks for coming.
Definitely.
Thanks for
man.
having me.
Help me with my accent, bro. Just help me, man.
Help him get it
Real.
together.
Help me,
Your
man.
thing is clean, my guy. Man.
My ting.
Clean.
It's good.
Yeah, man. Come on, kitchen talk. Kitchen
Do you say
favorite
kitchen?
food?
I guess you do, right?
Yeah, kitchen.
Kitchen.
in the flat. We in my flat. We in the
Welcome to
flat.
my flat, bruv.
Not really a flat.
It's not a flat. Flat has to be
That's
like
all
one.
right.
One
That's
floor.
good, right?
One
I'm
floor
nice.
is
I'm
flat.
telling you, I'm nice.
Flats don't have stairs.
Yeah, some upstairs.
Like this is 3 stories.
Nah.
It's not a flat.
It's not a flat.
No, you could actually. Yeah, you could have a flat like that.
Yeah, a flat like that. Oh, flat. What's a flat?
Flat.
We in a flat now. She hating on me.
Yeah,
man.
flat sounds like
Hey,
a penthouse to me.
Hey, listen, man.
Penthouse is penthouse.
Right.
That's right. That's different.
Right.
It's different. You know you in the penthouse.
Hello.
All right. That's love. Are we gonna eat?
Yes, we're gonna eat.
How we looking? We looking good on that?
Tacos.
Boosters over there. Ready. Look at it.
Yeah, you hungry. You're hungry now.
Ready, yeah?
He wants, yeah.
So, like, you know, in France, they eat like snails or French fries. Like, are there any like foods that are like London foods? Fish and chips. That's what we should have had
Fish and
today.
chips.
Fish and chips.
Fish and
I
chips.
don't really eat that though. Like
Fish and chips is some
I like
What is
chip-
it?
I do
I
like
ain't
chips
either.
from the chip shop though.
Pie and mash.
Yeah, but that's
What's that?
Man them though. Yeah, that's not like a
Pie
like,
and mash.
man's thing.
What?
Like.
What do y'all eat?
Fine.
Yeah, it's like that's more
Yeah,
that's proper,
cultural
that's
stuff.
proper English culture.
Yeah,
but obviously
cultural stuff,
Our thing,
like-
we eat like like Jamaican, Africa. Do you know what I'm
Of
saying?
course, of course.
Like, you get me?
Yeah.
You said the
But we
chip
like
shop.
beans though. You lot don't like beans, innit?
Beans.
I love beans.
Like beans,
Y'all just
like,
run around
for
eat
breakfast.
beans?
Like,
What?
you have-
Beans?
Hold up.
Just beans by
I
itself?
knew the room was gonna go.
hold
Nah,
on.
man will have no. I'm not saying beans by itself. I'm saying man will have like toast, beans, egg,
Toast, beans, and egg.
and like
That's
I don't know,
different.
That's
like
kinda
like
Mexican-ish.
sausage or something.
So
Like,
that beans is y'all thing. Is it black beans, kidney beans? What kind of beans? Red beans?
no, like
Pinto
like
beans.
baked beans.
baked
Baked
beans.
beans
Yeah.
out of the can.
Baked beans.
But it works though, because you lot things
It's
like
filling, I'm
so you
sure.
lot will have like pancakes,
And beans.
like I don't know, meat like sausage or bacon or
Right.
something.
You have beans
Right.
instead.
and egg. But man needs some beans, fam. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
That's heavy,
fam,
though.
you see the beans
Word.
thing,
Yeah,
yeah?
breakfast.
It makes it like you lot things a tiny bit dry, like but the beans
It be
it
hitting.
work. Like you know what I'm saying? It makes the whole thing move around. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you,
Some beans and pancakes.
that would be mad. Still, I've tried that.
That'd be
It works.
mad still.
Alright, do your usual breakfast, yeah, and slap and warm up
just
some
add
beans on the
beans to
side,
it.
and you'll be like, "Yo, this thing's
I'ma
mad
try it.
still." Like,
How about
I'm telling
scrambled
you,
eggs and beans?
yeah, that's the mad
They just put
thing.
beans in everything.
So, you-
Nah, breakfast.
Breakfast for
yeah,
breakfast.
Yeah,
but-
breakfast.
so beans is not for dinner.
Nah. That's
We
you're
grew up
talking
on
about like
Franks and
kidney
beans.
beans.
Right.
We grew up
gotta
on
be-
we grew up on Franks and beans. That's the poor man's food. Franks and beans when you hungry.
Yeah, beans is a poor man's thing. Like,
Right.
like, cause you have beans on toast.
Right.
You
You
know
can
what I'm
have it on
saying?
anything.
Right, if
Nah, vegans
listen,
do- I
let me
think
tell
they
you
do that,
something.
like
Let me
they'll
tell you.
mash
Let me
it.
tell you something. Yeah, when there's nothing in the cupboard, yeah. What do you not call
Cupboard.
cupboard?
In the cupboard.
So it's like a
Cupboard.
struggle meal.
Cabinet.
What's that? Is it called
Cabinet.
cupboard? Oh, cabinet.
The cupboard.
Alright, blood. The cabinet.
The cupboard.
Yeah.
Is it like
People say cupboard though.
They
Man
say
would say,
cupboard.
man would
Nobody says
say
cupboard.
a cabinet.
Yes, can
Yeah,
you
man
get
would
the
say
snacks from the
cabinet if you
cupboard?
got something fancy in there. Like, so if you got like some fancy cups or glasses that you can't touch, that's a cabinet.
Oh, we call that a China
Like if you-
closet.
yeah.
We call that a China closet.
Okay, yeah. See, that would be a cabinet, innit? Like more fancy, like. But a cupboard's a cupboard, blood. But I'm
cupboard.
saying if you're in, I'm saying if there's
Cupboard.
no food in the cupboard,
Dude.
there's beans and there's always bread, fam. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Beans on toast. That's what works on the ends. Like.
Interesting.
So you put
When
you
you-
put
you
the
know.
beans on top of the toast.
Yeah, you put the beans on.
Put some spices or something. And
Yeah, you
Is
could
it
do. That's
sweet
on. You
or
can
is
touch
it
it. You
like-
can do your thing, like spice it
work.
up and
I
that.
can see
But
that working.
man, like me, I'm not no chef like that. It's just straight beans, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust me.
Okay.
Wow, in the cupboard.
damn, y'all like gassy out there though.
Oh, we say
Right?
like
Make it
fart.
fart.
What do you mean like farting up the place? Nah, the beans make you fart.
Wow.
This is a fun interview. I learned a
In
lot.
the cupboard.
Breath.
Man said that's a cabinet.
A cabinet. Wow.
Nah, but it's good. That's what I'm saying. That's why we have to talk, like, so you know.
Nah, Debbie, so what do
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
what do y'all call cars? Cars?
Yeah, cars. Yeah.
Automobile.
But don't y'all drive
Same
on
as
the,
you, like,
the other side?
Whips.
You guys drive on the other side though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And the drivers, the steering wheel's on the other side as well. So I keep running around to the wrong side when I'm here. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
perspective adjustment.
And me, I like to slide in whips as well, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm running around and to the wrong side. You get me? Like,
You run into the driver's side.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
like-
it's
Right.
the passenger side.
yeah.
Then you gotta go around.
Wow. A cupboard. I need you to give me a list of words. I just want to start using. We'll start using out here.
You gotta do you gotta
wanna be brand
prepare for
new.
when you go.
No, I just want to
you
use
know-
them out here. Like, just want to start calling this a cupboard.
Love.
Somebody might come visit me, right, and say, "What you got in the cabinet?" It's a cupboard, love. It's a cupboard. All right, cool. Well, you want me to come up through the garage? No, garage.
The garbage.
The garage.
Need you to, you know. And why you dressed like that? You dressed like a tramp.
But the thing is, it's like after you tell them what a tramp really is, they still gonna be tight because you just told them you look homeless.
Nah, because it's not exactly homeless, like, for us. Like, we'll say
Guys-
it's just like a tramp.
You just it's like
No, yeah, you just
it's
like,
like
a
wearing
bum.
a sweatsuit.
Like you're chilling.
and just going outside
Right.
on a good day.
Yeah, just looking dusty, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dusty.
Like,
Dusty.
That's mad
we use
funny.
dusty.
You know all
Mad
about it.
dusty.
Oh my god. Oh,
Yum.
You're saying that's the settings, yeah?
oh,
Gimme,
Whoa.
gimme.
That looks
gimme.
good.
That looks really good.
oh my god.
I'm gonna need a fork with that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, can you bring some fork? Yes, please.
If knives possibly.
Oh my god. This is gourmet. made right here. It's proper. There's no
There's
beans.
no
though,
beans
bro.
in it.
Nah, we don't eat beans with food, with dinner.
Food,
Alright.
dinner.
No beans. We eat beans with dinner.
We eat beans for tacos and stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, that's you lot's kidney beans. That's like red beans. or
Not
some
black
shit.
beans.
Black beans. See,
Yeah.
that's it. For man, that's
Mexican
mad, bro.
food.
Ridiculous. Beans for dinner? Who does that?
I like beans. Though.
We eat rice and beans.
Yeah.
I like beans with rice.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Black beans.
It's probably the only time I really eat beans.
Thank you. Shout out to
Thanks.
Lavish Catering, Lavish Lifestyles. Big shout out to Pearls Monroe.
Big
Hey,
shout
man.
out to Pearls.
Hey, Gigs, man. Thank you for pulling up and breaking bread with us, chopping it up with us, laughing with us. You know what it is. It's Kitchen Talk. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yes.
I appreciate you.
What's your handle? Your Instagram and everything.
Your handle.
Handle.
Ha.
Handle.
Official gigs.
Official gigs.
That's your handle.
Handle.
I like that.
You like- Whoa.
At your favorite tomboy.
At Holla Rock.
Maino hustle hard. You already know what it is.
Chase your dreams.
Chase your dreams. What's the thing about the old Ray Gibson?
Why you guys to say nasty shit, right?
Cause I'm a nasty motherfucker.
I finally watched that movie the other day. Finally.
I know that movie word for word.
Man, it is what it is, man. Chase your dreams. Keep believing. Keep pushing. Signing out. Episode 41. Love, loyalty, respect. Keep getting it.
Bye, y'all.